the diva, hot like the cherry in your reefer. I make your man leave ya. I see your man watching, gully creeper. Bitch, I be hot shit, I'm steaming Latika.
So, with everything that's going on with social media and things like that, and young women following a lot of trends that are going on out there. Let's keep it real, because I told you guys this is the real deal. So we're gonna keep it real. What do you guys think about women that alter their bodies? Ooh, you smiling hard over there. I hope you zoomed into that.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I have mixed feelings about it, so I think the reasons why, like why you make the decision to alter your bodies, because I think a lot of people, we could be really judgmental sometimes, and I can, I'm the natural girls, right? We could be like, natural hair and the natural nails, but we all alter our bodies in some way. I have earrings, I have tattoos, so it doesn't matter if I don't have a weave in my head, I've changed my physical appearance, I wear makeup, so I think we all do it. It's just a matter of why are you doing it? And I feel like a lot of women on social media, it gets to the point where I don't even know if they know who they are anymore, right? The distance between what you were born and what you look like and what you look like today is like, and it's more like what's pushing you to make these changes. So I think you have to do what feels right and works for you, but you just have to question why you do these things, right? And I think the answer to that question is a little wrong.
Insecurities. Insecurities.
Yeah. What do you feel?
Their body, their business.
No, but it's true though. That's
real. Because so if you want to change your body, change it. As long as you're not bothering me, then we're good.
Yeah. What do you feel?
I have to go right back to what Ma said about it being about why you're doing it for. Because especially that statement you made about what people see on social media and stuff like that, a lot of people are doing these alterations just because they're seeing other people with it, and it's not even, it goes beyond the fact that they're kind of not happy with themselves. I think it's like they want to be what society tells them is in, you understand? And then that's where it is more of a mental issue for me. But if you're doing it just out of just because it's something that you want to alter on you, or just because if that will make you feel better or whatnot, kudos to you, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't, the people out there doing it because they want to look like somebody in the magazine or some model out there, or just because this is the time for that, you know what I'm saying? Those are the times when I feel like, okay, you're going overboard.
Sorry.
I think I don't even have mixed feelings about it. I think to each their own, realistically. To each their own, because like Naya was saying, we all alter ourselves in different ways, right? Whether it's makeup, putting in earrings, nose rings, whatever it is, contacts, nails, that's altering yourself in some way. So if that makes you happy, that's what you're going to do to make you happy, because that makes you feel good about yourself. But when we start talking about social media now, and in this day and age, how we think social media is, and it's all about the likes, right? So if there's females out there that's altering their body because some other female altered their body and they're getting a lot of likes. So the way how they look at it is like, all right, I may be a little bit prettier than her, so I just need to go do my bum more, my breasts, and I'll get more likes, or somebody will love me more. So it's like a balance. There's insecurity factors. There's, wanting people to love me or wanting people to like me, or, just like, what? I like this makeup and it makes me feel good and I look good with it, and, so that's how I look at it.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I don't know, I heard this quote a long time ago, and it was like, if there's something you don't like about yourself, you can either learn to live with it or change it. And I think that's fine, that's fair. If you want to alter your body, go ahead, do you. If you have the money for it, cool, good for you. Yeah. But just know that alteration is not going to make you happy if you don't love yourself. So it's like, you can be like, I love myself, I'm great, whatever, I don't know, maybe I'm flat chested. I've been thinking about getting boobs for like 5 years. If you've been thinking about it for 5 years, clearly you want it. Go ahead, go get it. That's fine. Do it. But like, just make sure you're like right within before you do it, because like, it's not gonna make you feel better. Like, if people are, you know, still mean to you about something, it's not like, oh, she has boobs now I like her, or like, maybe some people come up to you and give you attention, but it's not the right sort of attention. And of course, there's gonna be backlash. People are gonna be coming at you, so you have to have a thick skin, which again is like self-love. So if you have that, cool, but if you don't and you're insecure and you're just getting it because you think it's gonna help you, I think you're just doing yourself a disservice, because you won't stop. You're like, okay, well, I need the lips. Okay, well, then now I need the eyebrows or whatever. I need the cheeks. I need the butt. And it's like, there's so much you can get. And next thing you know, you're unwatched and you're like,
Oh, that's true.
yeah. You're like, help me, my butt's falling out. And it's like,
Can't sit
damn.
down good.
But the girls who make, like, I think the ones that make me more frustrated are the ones who like lie, right? Like, I'm someone
Yeah.
who works out.
Oh,
I agree.
So I don't care so much about you altering your body. They're wearing like the outfits and they're in the gym with the 1-2 squat.
Yeah,
They
I
sit
don't
over
like that
there, and
either.
It's like they have the big bum. It's like, just at least be authentic. Either don't say anything or don't pretend like your squats got you the bum. Because then the girl's gonna think if she's in the gym killing the squat. And it's like, some of us will never have the big booty.
true.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never gonna have it. So it's like, when they're pretending like, you know what I mean, the workout got them that's the part that I feel like is a little.
The pretenders.
I think that
into
comes.
it, yeah.
I think that comes so much more from like the celebrity aspect, right? You
Yeah.
have a lot of women that's in the entertainment business where, you know, they're taking all these
Like tummy tea.
No, it's true. As promotion and
Waist trainers.
doing their tummy tucks and all of that stuff, and then posting it and be like, yeah, went in the gym or at home and have a gym in their home and say, yeah, look at me, I got my. So I think it has to do. This is why I said when it comes to social media, it's like a whole different aspect now. In today's society, it's completely different.
The thing is though, like, if I was a celebrity and I had 4 kids, there's no way I would look like her. No way at all. Like, it's not my genetics. So like, I would need surgery. I get it. And then my fans would be like, oh, Cal, you got so slim. I'd be like, yeah, I got surgery. Because like, I got frustrated and I'm tired. So I got the surgery.
No, but that's the thing.
I would just
though,
say it,
you
I'd be
can get
honest.
like that, right? You can. I have 2 kids, and a lot of times people are like, "Oh, you look good to have 2 kids. You can have much more." And I'm just like,
You can have
what does that mean?
What Jamaican said that to you?
It was, right? It was.
Why does it have to be a Jamaican? Why does it have to be a Jamaican?
Which dog
And you know, I'm just like, I mean, I ain't full, but there's sometimes when I tell myself like, oh, your belly too big, your belly too big. But then I've gotten to like, I've got 2 kids. And I look good. I don't.
Yes.
I don't even need to go to no gym. I will sit down on my couch and eat these chips.
Some girls don't have no picnic and them look like them about 65. So at the end of the day, I tell people all the time, no, it's true.
It's true.
Am I lying, or is
No,
the
you're
youth
not.
nowadays? Some of the youth you can't even
Look
tell their
older than
age
you.
because some of them
It's
look
true,
older than
it's true,
us.
it's
And I'm
true.
looking at them like, bro, how old are you? 14? Are you sure you're 14, bro?
It's true. It's
Like
true.
literally,
It's true.
and it's because they're wearing. I don't mind the little lip gloss, blah blah blah. But now they're doing full like
Contour,
makeup,
yeah.
contour, lace fronts, going to
Highlight
school. I'm like, bro, with no book bag, like you have no book bag, little purse, nothing.
Makeup bag.
You have the latest J's on your feet, going to school. Like your parents don't find nothing wrong with that.
They're
Like
not
I
there.
would.
You know what?
I would
Some
be allowed.
parents, some of them are hiding it though. Some of them are packing that stuff and hiding it, and even borrowing their friends'
Ah,
stuff.
true.
I'm changing on the bus.
Yes,
No,
the parents,
but
those
wait,
parents
hold on.
that's allowed
Now
them
you're
to
talking
do
about-
certain things.
I have to interject because like that whole contour thing and stuff that takes some time.
It
so like,
does.
how long do
They're
in
late for
reality?
You
They're late for
feel
school.
me? They're late for school.
First period
late.
gone.
Yes.
That's true.
You think it's a
Come on,
joke?
let's
It's
try.
true.
Period. God.
Late. So for the ladies that have, do you have kids?
No.
So 1, 2, 3.
One.
No, I'm saying 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 on 3. We're
Okay,
even.
okay.
So before I get to the ladies without the children, to the ladies with the children, I know you have. Oh my gosh, you have what is it? 3 girls.
3 girls.
3 girls, 1 boy. You have a girl and a boy, and you have
One girl.
1 girl. So for the mothers, for the girls, let's talk about the girls. with this day and age, with everything that's going on, you actually have a teenager yourself.
Yeah.
Your daughter.
Mine's is not a teen yet.
I know she's not, but
because
how
Just love those days.
how do you
girl.
guys
Love them.
how do you guys explain, like, if your daughter was to come home and say, Mom, is it okay if I contour my face, or Mom, is it okay if I get a lace front, or is
My
Mom
daughter's actually asked me that already, and I was just, because she's like, I don't have no eyebrows. She's like, can't I just color some on? I'm like, I'm saying to her, where did you get this idea from? What makes you feel? Because she's like, yeah, the rest of the girls, like, you know, there's girls already doing it. So I'm just looking like, okay. Now it becomes a decision where, like, okay, you don't want your kid to feel left out, but at the end of the day, you gotta stick for what it is. Mm-hmm. You are 14. You don't need to be wearing makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still have to instill certain stuff in them. Like, at that age, I wasn't allowed to put on makeup. Even though I eventually got my chance to try it on and ran out the door or whatever. I still, like, my mother, she still explained it to me, like, you know, the reasons why I shouldn't be wearing it at that age. So I think a lot of these times, like, a lot of these girls are not really explained to properly. They're just told not to do it.
without an explanation?
Without a proper explanation.
And I've noticed with these kids nowadays, you have to explain to them. You can't just tell them, yo, you can't do that. They're gonna ask you, why can't I do that?
I've always been like that.
So for your for Kiana, how would you?
You know what?
She does makeup sometimes.
But the thing is, when she does it, she doesn't do it on herself. She would rather sit down and do makeup on somebody else, but she doesn't do it on herself.
She's talented.
Yeah, she rather do it on herself. But she's never actually came to me with any makeup. You know, in the house, she'll put on a wig and run up and down. But she has expressed, like, you know, I don't wear makeup. So she sees that, right? Mm-hmm. She sees that, you know, mommy doesn't wear makeup. So when it comes to stuff like that, it's more like she'll bring other stuff from school, and it's more of an understanding and asking questions. So why do you want to do that? Right? Because I want her to get into an aspect of not just because everybody else is, that doesn't mean you should. Right? So it's asking that question, why do you want it? Or why do you think that it will fit you, or, you know, you will love it? Let me understand, right? And then we can go from there. And that's how our conversation, just like you said, it's not just I don't want you to wear it, whatever. It's an understanding and having a conversation and letting her know why I don't think she's allowed to, because at the end of the day, she's going to turn 18 one day and I can't tell her what to do. And she, you know, that's her own decision on whether she wants to wear it or not. But until now, getting an understanding, this is why I don't want you to wear it, and do you understand, and what do you have to say about it? Like, what's your feeling in regards to that? And I do explain that to her. When you're 18, I can't tell you what to do, because you're going to make your own decision, but I can guide you right now, because it's always going to be your decision in everything that I say to you.
For sure.
You have a young daughter.
I have a 2-year-old.
She has a long way to go.
No, I'm saying, I know you have a long way to go, but when you get there, are you gonna be like that parent that's gonna be, hell no, you can't wear? Or are you gonna explain to your child?
I'll explain, because I grew up a tomboy, so it wasn't even anything that I cared about. You know, as I got older, I just like to look good, so I'll put on the more feminine clothes.
Yeah.
So if she wants to, because she feels like it will look nice, like I like lipstick because there's colors. That's the only reason why. Yeah. Not because I feel better with it. I wasn't born with blue lips or pink lips or nothing like that. So it's just more of a creative thing. I don't even put on foundation or nothing. It's just the lips that get done. Eyebrows were microbladed because I want to give away. That's the only reason. So, like, when we get there, we will talk. But, like, she wears clothes from the boys section and the girls section, and I love our blue, so that's what we're up and we just have fun.
Yes.
2.5.
So for the ones who don't have kids, like, I know people probably ask you, like, what are you waiting for to have children? Is it because you aren't established yet? Is it something that you see in your near future? Or you're just like, girl, when... all right, let me look.
Are you my grandma? Like,
Get triggered.
No, because, you know, people ask all the time, like, you know, Brooklyn, when are you going to have kids? You're up there now, like, when you're going to have kids? And it's just like, I feel like when the time happens, it's going to happen, you know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't feel like I should be forced to do it.
No.
Because I feel like at the end of the day, if I need a babysitter, I can't call Tom, Dick, or Harry and be like, hey, can you babysit? Because everybody on a party or everybody has their own things to do. So, on your end, is it the same? Do you feel the same as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've had the experience of having like a lot of close friends who are single mothers. So I've witnessed what that looks like. And I mean, there's been times where I could have ended up with a kid, right? Like I haven't been responsible throughout my whole life where I could have had a child at some point. But at the same time, I think for me, I just see the struggles that some of my really good friends have had. And I know parenting with 2 people is hard enough. So ideally, it's like I'd like to have a partner, right, that I know is going to actually be with me through that journey. So that being said, I'm also about to be 33.
That's good.
Yes! Zoom in,
Listen,
right, Tessa?
they didn't even have to zoom in. She made sure she was all up in it.
Like straight up, I'm just not ready. Like I'm pursuing music. It takes a lot. Like I work on it constantly. A child would, although I would love my child no matter what, but like I wouldn't have the time, the capacity. I can barely take care of my damn self. Like sometimes it's studio or food. Which one? Like it's hard out here. So like I grew up in a single parent household. My sister and my mom raised us. She worked so hard. She didn't really have support or help from anyone, and it was hard. Like I didn't get it growing up, and there's definitely been some frustrations from that because like I couldn't have certain things or do certain things. I didn't understand why. But now that I'm older, I get it, and I wouldn't want to do that to my kid. Like I wouldn't want to put her out there or him out there, and they aren't able to do all the stuff, have all the good experiences. Like I want to be able to provide for that child, and then also like we all live in Toronto. We all know how the Toronto mans are. Who am I having a kid with? Who?
I'm done. There's a couple. There's a couple. Shout out to my man Mike. There's a couple. Don't play yourself.
There's just a couple.
There's a couple. I mean, you gotta find them. Like finding Waldo.
Shout to man them out. You feel me? There's a couple.
It's rough out here.
No, a couple of them you have to throw back still. There's a lot of them you have to throw back and leave it there, but it's rough. I don't know. Like Toronto man, some of them, I'm telling you guys right now, you guys are waste mans. Like you guys, there's a lot. No, let's be serious. There's a lot of good ladies and they treat them like horrible. Like I don't understand it. And there's a lot of successful women out here, and I feel like sometimes guys are intimidated by women's success. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes it's you moving up the ladder, and because they're not moving, they're jealous of what you're doing. So how do you guys feel about that? Like
I don't know.
when
I literally
have
that.
No, that's everywhere. But I find like I find like in Toronto they're more stubborn. The man are stubborn. They're keen into some mans. Let me rephrase that. Because Mike gave me the side. I just want to go.
All mans are not ways,
Right? Clarify. We don't hate all the mans.
Yeah, this ain't the hate club.
There's a difference between a man and a man.
Oh my god, I said that to a guy once. He didn't understand me. I was like, are you a man or a man? Which one?
There's a difference.
And he was like, what do you mean? Are we a man or a man? Which one?
Is your background Jamaican?
Yes.
That's why.
There's a difference.
That is why.
Yes.
Is it just me?
There's a difference.
Listen,
One gender and one
trying to get
follows through.
I'm getting to get offensive by this whole Jamaican.
Sorry,
thing.
we Jamaican people.
I'm Jamaican.
Oh,
And I'm proud.
Jamaicans are on one table.
And listen,
We don't know where you come from.
I've been hearing this Jamaican thing too much now.
Oh, now accents are
I don't
coming.
know why I'm if we got some pop around here.
Sometimes you have to let the people that me want. Jamaican people will buy. No, that's how the Jamaicans say.
And they all hate you too with a fruit lick.
I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty because I need to talk about a little few things. Don't try to pass. I have to look. I can't really look at her sometimes, And
I'm the responsible one.
So, what do you guys feel about infidelity?
Oh.